So, welcome to the M class, a movement, breath, and mindset practice for connecting flow state with your vision for your future, connecting flow state with your ability to overcome anxiety and stress, to get more done in your life, to boost your meditations, the practice that you're already doing, whatever category you fall into. So, from a space where you can move, sit, and lie down, having any one of those options available to you right now, allowing your impulse to don't think about it, do what your biological self wants to do. For some, it will be move. For others, it will be lying down or sitting. Just go ahead and lean into what your biology wants in this moment, becoming aware of your largely unconscious movement. That's always sniffing out and assessing the surrounding space through your 5 physical senses, which are your felt sense. So, orienting around your felt sense right now through your 5 physical senses, just notice what you're feeling at whatever sense draws you in this moment. Could be smell or sight, sound, touch, or taste. Just noticing what you're noticing at this primary level of experience, and breathe. Allowing your breath to be slower and deeper than usual. You can have eyes open or closed, and focusing on the center of your chest. As you focus on the center of your chest, pay attention to your felt sense and what you can feel, while simultaneously noticing, allowing anything you're feeling sensorily. Morning coffee flavor in the mouth. If your eyes are open, maybe you're noticing color in your room or shapes. We're multisensory beings, and we have this capacity to have simultaneity in our experience. So we can focus on our heart or chest area, feeling deeply into there, while also being aware of a little muscle contraction somewhere in the body, air temperature, sound. So play with this for the next few minutes, focusing on the heart or chest area, breathing slower and deeper than usual, while orienting around your felt sense. You can play around even with eyes open or closed. And unplugging from popular belief that we have to have our eyes closed while meditating. It's trickier because our sight has gotten hijacked by our cognitive brain, that immediately we want to start labeling and organizing the environment. But if you fall a little below that, feeling your sight is to see color, shape, pattern. So just exploring, eyes open or closed. While doing the exercise, feeling into the felt sense. Always returning to breath, slower and deeper if we drift. Growing our awareness of our felt sense, feeling in deeper. And then when you're ready, close your eyes. Staying with your slow, deep breath, begin to sense where your mindset is. Like all our experience, mindset reveals itself in the felt sense. By default, we're always choosing a survival or creation mindset. Noticing where yours is in this moment. Just breathe and feel it. Feeling your energy. Is your energy focused, grounded, organized, frenetic, drained? Feel where your energy is. What is it doing? Sensing next what your thinking is doing. Is it inspiring you or dragging you down? What is the effect of your thinking in this moment? What is at the seat of your emotions? Breathe and feel. If you're feeling more on the drained, stressed, uninspired side of things, you're just in a default survival mindset, and there's no worries because the point of power is now. Choose now. Be firm in your intention, breathing and feeling intent for your creation mindset. With slower and deeper breath, feeling in, still with the option to lie down, sit, or move about your space. Feel in. Feeling in is curated by breath and awareness. Track the sensation of feeling, of slow, deep breath. I find it's easier when you allow the exhale to linger. Breathing in, then exhaling slowly, tracking the feeling of your breath. Being curious about sensation happening in those lingering exhales. Locating the center of the chest by breathing into and feeling it. Feeling where breath meets the center of the chest. With each round of breath, breathing slower and deeper. Focus now on an elevated emotion while feeling into your chest territory. The map is sensation. Stay with it, feeling an emotion that elevates you. If you aren't yet feeling an elevated emotion, imagine what it would feel like while breathing slower and deeper into the center of your chest. Practicing feeling it. falling deeper into your interior, focusing on the feeling that elevates you, imagining it or feeling it. While feeling the center of your chest, your fourth energy center, the center of oneness and wholeness, and where we connect to the unified field where all possibility comes from. Knowing as you breathe slow and deep the pathways of communication between all your systems, organs, and tissue that are your body open up. Feel that. Feel your system intelligence coming into flow. Each system, each organ, and all the tissue, each gland, with their own heart and brain, each social and collaborative, healing and thriving, and never missing their targets when they can be, work, and communicate with each other. Where you are, from your deep, fall in deeper towards what feels good. Find the openings, the places where your body's relaxing. Deep tissue we go, drawing your vital energy back to you as you do. Through the fourth center, slower and deeper we go. Bringing your hands to your heart, feeling where hands meet chest. And breathe. Allowing now to come forward a thought or situation that causes contraction in your body. Just be with the contraction, be curious. Respect your unconscious instinct to contract. It actually does this for you, blocking what you don't want to feel. In the thought of the situation that causes contraction, maybe there's an emotion the contraction is blocking. Just be curious. soften around it, being easy and gentle. Now tap your chest while repeating the phrase, "It's safe to feel," naming what the contraction is blocking. Breathing and feeling while tapping the chest. And with each round of breath, repeating the phrase, "It's safe to feel." You can repeat the phrase silently or out loud. And you may want to explore moving your tapping from your chest to your jaw. Safe to feel. And now one hand above the lip while repeating the phrase. And moving down below the lower lip. Back down to the chest, resting hands on chest. Pausing and feeling whatever's there. Breathing through nostrils if you can. Just seeing if you can drop in a little deeper into your deep tissue. Tracking down for you might mean into the belly, the lower energy centers, the perineum. Could be deeper into your heart, your jaw. Allowing this breathing slowly supports the deep tissue and feeling itself more. The more it can feel, the better it can perform. As you breathe, feeling your deep tissue more. Track where tissue opens. Track where it spreads, yielding to what you feel. that is good. Be available for whatever is arriving, even if it's contraction. Breathing and relaxing, going to where you feel space. And with hands on chest, affirm now the phrase, "It's safe to feel into the deep tissue in my body." And breathe. Pausing and feeling, breathing with any sensation. And if you're not lying down, do so now, slowly onto your back. Allowing the ground to receive you. And with each round of breath, being aware of, for the next 5 to 10 minutes, being aware of simultaneity in your experience, moment to moment, displaying as variety, nuance, and subtlety of sensation, including emotion. As we descend here, if you drift, simply return to breath, slow and deep. It's how we reconnect always to the felt sense. As we descend down, be easy around thought, releasing thought by bringing awareness back to the felt sense. And keep settling in and down, welcoming with kindness whatever is showing up. Engaging in a spirit of respect and openness with your deep tissue, diving in and deep in a way that feels good, breathing and feeling your way. Feeling where you feel breath. Finding what feels good and softening around what doesn't. feeling and breathing. What are you perceiving in your felt sense now? What's happening in your relationship with gravity? Can you notice where you are in space in relationship with gravity? Noticing where you feel contact with ground and where you don't. On your next exhale, feeling for more ground. Making space for any movement that wants to happen. And advanced students, you can begin now to find the play between movement and gravity. In the movement, maybe you can sense fluid shifting as you play with gravity and movement. Maybe you can sense fascia spreading, softening. And sensing more sensation in the deep tissue. This is what happens when we allow the movement that we are to move. moment to moment, being available for what's arriving at the level of the felt sense. Feeling the space of your inner space. Are you moving freely? Or are you bumping up against stuckness? Breathing and feeling what's there in your deep tissue. And then dropping inside your deep tissue more. Falling into the openings that feel good and softening around the stuck places. From this deep ground of your vast interior, shift your body position if you're lying down. You can shift how you're lying down, or you can move from sitting to lying down, or lying down to sitting. Stir it up a little bit, shifting your position, staying present with your deep. As you settle deeper in, play and move and explore the question, what would I love to live into? Or if you know, play with the statement, what I'm loving living into is. Feel it, be curious. And just be easy with whatever's coming forward. This is playtime and explore time. This is your time to love what you want to live into as if it were here and now. Feel it in your tissue. Don't force it or think about it. Breathe it and feel it, that which you want more of. As you breathe, feeling your deep tissue more, track where tissue opens and spreads, yielding to what is feeling good. Expanding around whatever's arriving, even if it's contraction. Allowing grace in as we be with what is. Being patient and loving builds rapport with your tissue. And now slowly, with eyes closed, find your way to child's pose. Roll there, crawl into it, be slow and intentional. And slowly rolling up to sitting, feeling still where your breath is meeting your body, eyes closed, pulling yourself closer to your heart, acknowledging your work this morning in your devotion, feeling it. You can sway a little bit, that natural way that we innately do when holding a baby, holding ourselves now, going to the sensation that feels the most good, healing, and thriving. Breathing and feeling. Acknowledging yourself as pure awareness. And that pure awareness, acknowledging your creature body. Acknowledging yourself as pure awareness. Your felt sense acknowledging itself. Breathing and feeling the unity of divine and human that you are in this place of safety of your sovereign. Giving the felt sense what it loves in this moment. It loves to be acknowledged. Your felt sense, your precious tissue, fluent in your thoughts. Float a love thought now, something like precious tissue, felt sense, bioself. My body, I love you. Could be that simple. Feel and receive a love thought now. And as we plant this vision on this new moon, on this day, move now to gratitude for yourself and for your life. Honoring your sovereign self, holding your vision, feeling the alignment. Having a dream, a vision has been part of humanity for thousands of years. It's a way to magnetize thoughts away from anxiety, away from destructive patterns. Our dreams sustain us. They're important because they move us to the future we want, but the greater value is that our connection to our dream or our vision of our future moves us to our smarter, happier, healthier sense right here and right now in the present. The brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. Being connected to thoughts of what you'd love to live into or what you are living into is the very best pharmaceutical ever. The studies show, anyway. We're living in a time where fearful and negative thinking is so pervasive. When we think bigger than the level we're living in that fear and anxiety, that thinking bigger pulls us up. When we think bigger than the narrative that we're permeated with, the narrative of fear and lack and violence, when we think bigger than what we're listening into, that thinking pulls us up. thinking what we're thinking is our responsibility. It is part of our self-care. Whatever I'm thinking is what I will be experiencing. Know this. And staying with ourselves now, dropping in, taking a moment, receiving the knowing that we are loved. Held and supported always by that something bigger that is who we are. Namaste.